Hello, one and all, to this great and beautiful fan edition of Drawn and Quartered. And
Hey
I will
guys, I
let
just got here.
I will. We just fired her up, Chester. So, how do I give you control?
You won't be able to. It doesn't. It isn't working. You're going to have to control it yourself.
Oh, okay.
I can guide you, but
Okay.
you know.
Uh, okay. So I'm gonna put. I get how to put it on to each person and all that. I just wasn't sure whether I'd be able to give you control.
Well,
That way you could cycle through people as you moderate and all that, like you did on.
yeah, that would be a lot easier. But we tried to do that the other day and it didn't go well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you go ahead and try, let's check it
Oh,
out.
okay. So how do I do that? I click on you, right? The arrow, not present to everybody. Do I just click on you or?
I think you're going to have to go to my icon and
Yeah.
you click the little down arrow, and it probably will offer you some
Yeah. It's
options.
good.
Pixel Trader is in here, so maybe Pixel can give us some advice on how to try to get that working.
Okay. We got present to everyone, profile, eject, and mute. The only one that I can think of is present to everyone.
Well, that means you'd be showing me to everyone. I don't think that's what you
Yeah,
want to do.
yeah. I've got the round box clicked on. See whether if you can click on anybody or do anything from
I will
there.
try. I will try. This
Sorry,
is
people, we're just working out technical difficulties.
the Jake that I'm clicked on, but it doesn't seem to be showing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Adrian, if I know you can hear me, show your work or whatever you're doing. Okay, so
Okay. See, who do we got in here? We got we got Jake,
Yep.
and we have Adrian. We
which
have
is
Cross. And who is this other competitor here? We have we got Manny. Hello, Manny.
Aloha.
Oh, sorry. There's Manny.
Nice to see you for the first time, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then we got Jordan, I think it is.
Hello.
Oh, Jordan, how you doing? And I've spoken to you in chats as well. Nice to speak to you in person finally.
Yep, you too.
All right. Well, yeah, I think you're just gonna have to click between them, and when I call your name and talk to you, just speak, and we'll be able to see you on the screen, and then Cross can take some time to individualize it as we go. But no, I guess it is working now. Okay, it's working now. Sweet.
Okay.
Oh, good to
Well,
go.
I've got it on Jordan. Click
You,
on somebody other than Jordan.
I will. Okay, let me see here. I'll click on you.
No, doesn't seem
No,
to be.
no, it's not working.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with it.
We will. It'll be all right. All right, go ahead
Okay.
and we'll just go through and we'll deal with it. It won't be a problem. Go ahead,
I'm gonna.
do your intros and everything, man. Go ahead.
Okay. Jake, go ahead. Talk.
Oh, me? Well, my name is Jake the Campbell. Apparently, Jake. My channel is the Comic Book ASM Artist. My recent book I put out is The Bull. This is mirrored image, but that's it. You can find that on Indiegogo for $5. And my channel, I do like relaxation stuff to help people fall asleep while they're seeing comic book content. So that's what I do.
Okay. Now, Manny, go ahead.
Hi, my name is Matty Correa. I'm the writer artist of the soon-to-be Indiegogo comic book Sariel, Angel of Death. If you guys go to my YouTube channel, you see the video that I made for it. Just finished it last night. The book's ready to go. Just gotta get some publicity out there, I guess. And thanks, Rick, for having me on.
No problem. Jordan.
Hello, I'm iJordan, and you can follow me at iJordanOfficial on Twitter.
Okay, and Adrian cannot speak, so he's just in the chat. You have to read what he's saying in the chat. I'm Rick Piper, Cross Comics, and that's my channel. Thanks for coming. This is Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, second week in a row. And do we know who won for the Pro Edition?
Yes, we do.
Was it the fan who won on the Pro Edition who won on here last week?
It absolutely was. So no pressure, guys.
Awesome.
The guy who won here last week now won the Pro Drawn and Quartered. So I want to see the best out of everyone, and I expect to see champion level material.
Awesome.
Okay. So we'll let Chester count it down.
All right. Well, let's see. We're coming up here on the top of the hour, but I'll keep that in count. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gentlemen, put your pencils to work. You have 2 hours. 2 hours.
Cool.
Let's see what you guys produce. This should be a lot of fun. Now, one thing you might want to do, Cross, is come over here and either make me a moderator or maybe make Pixel a moderator to handle the chats.
Okay. How do I do that?
You see, you go in the chat, you go next to our name, you see the 3 dots, and just click on there and it says make moderator. I will put my name up there also.
Add moderator. Okay, Pixel's a moderator. And
Yeah, just pick my name down the bottom and make me one too.
yeah, I thought it. Okay. Okay, you are now a moderator too.
All right, thank you.
There's James here too now. Hey James, Booster, say something.
Hey lads, how you doing?
Hey Booster, we got our greatest artist to showed up. That's what we need.
Well, of course.
Hey, Boost.
I needed to show you lads what I can do.
Absolutely. Now, Cross, you have Tank Ferret down in the chat, and he's asking if he can jump in and draw. What do you think? We got space.
Yeah, for sure. Where can I send you a link, Tank?
Oh, we're already drawn away, are we?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are. We're getting away. And
Well, I
Tank,
better get to it then. I don't want to fall behind on you.
you better not, right? Tank, either send me a DM or send Cross Comics a DM. Either way, we'll get you a link in here, man.
Well, send the DM to Chester because that way I can draw.
That's true. Yeah, let him do his thing. Yeah.
Okay, I just trying to get.
Wow. All right. Well, it's good that we have a nice group in here because you guys got boosters, so watch out because, you know, boosters no joke.
Absolutely. You think I joke around with this? What am I, a monster? Someone who just comes into a live stream and just jokes around on an arting contest?
Nah, you wouldn't do that.
No, that would be
one of you guys has a bunch of kids playing in the background. It's okay, but it is coming across the mic pretty heavy.
the sound of children enjoying themselves disgusts me.
Yeah. Bethany says she heard from Gary. He's okay. His pick looked really good. Yeah, it was unfortunate he dropped out of the Jordan corner. I don't know what happened. I tried to get a hold of him, but his looked really good. He had the old classic Perez Starfire going on. It was really nice. All right. Well, I'm still waiting to hear from you, Tank Ferret. Oh, I see. You put something up here. All right. I'll do it that way. All right, so I'll send a Twitter over here to Tank Ferret and get him in here. So we're doing Starfire today. And looks like we got some interesting ideas. I'm curious to see what exactly Booster will do with Starfire.
Well, this time I'm going fully freehand, you see. No shapes
you are.
today, boys. Oh, this is going to be a disaster.
Is it? Okay. Here, I'm going to drop you a message right now, Tank Ferret. I'll give you the link, sir.
And everybody, give a big thank you for Chester for doing the moderating yet again.
Oh, I'm happy to do it, man.
Thanks, Chester.
Thanks, Jissa.
Oh,
Thank you,
you are
Chester.
welcome. I hope that works, Tank Ferret. Go ahead and try
Thanks,
that.
sir.
See. Oh, no, you're welcome. I'm happy to do it. This is a lot of fun, guys. All right. Well, let's go ahead and you guys, I see some boxing going in and over here.
Okay, do we need to click on anybody to get a link? Or you wanna...
I'll do that in a minute. I'll just kind of talk over it for right now. You go ahead and get your thing going on. We got some boxing coming in here from Jake. Manny's going right along, getting some stuff laid out real quick. Jordan is on it as well. Booster is doing Booster. And Adrian's right on it as well. So we got some nice things going on. And once again, don't worry about the pressure, guys. Last week's winner of this won this week's Drawn and Quartered Pro Edition. So, that's what you're shooting for.
Yeah, and I'm not so sure. I was talking to, well, I wouldn't say talking. I was in Mike's chat yesterday. Well, I guess 2 days ago now for me, since I'm on a new day here. And I was trying to get in on tonight's Drawn and Quartered, and he said or implied that maybe whoever wins this one might be able to get on next week's. Now, that's not a 100% guarantee, but just a statement that he said when I said, I want to get on, he said, well, something about winning the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. So.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Actually, they should do that every time they have this one. They should take the winner from this to put on the show. Why not? It's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, now I have given the link to Tank Ferret, so hopefully he'll get in here, and he hasn't lost much time. It's only been 6 minutes, so it should be fine. We got Manny up on the screen, and he's using a digital. So do you usually work digitally, Manny, or do you do freestyle as well, or freehand? I guess
I do both. But for this purposes, I mean, for my inking, I went over to digital. It saves so much time when you try to block in a lot of blacks.
That's true. And it's also easier to present to everyone, I think. It's a lot easier to see.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if you make a mistake, it's so much easier to just, resize things, that eye looks kind of off, just resize the eye or something like that. It saves a lot of time.
And what program are you using here?
I'm using Clip Studio.
A lot of the
I
other
think I
guys
should
are
probably
using
get that one.
Yes, I see, Booster. You're going for the actual realism this week.
Absolutely, I'm going fully freehand. I thought, the shapes thing was a bit of a warm up. Give you guys a bit of a lead so you can catch up. Give you guys a chance, but I'm going all in this time, lads.
Yeah, I just want to tell you, Booster, we're doing Starfire.
Yeah, I know. I'm going for the live action version.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. I just wanted to help you because it didn't really look like you were doing Starfire. It looked more like something from the Outer Limits. Anyway.
Oh, so you're going Hooker Fire.
Oh, goodness gracious.
How dare
All
you.
right. All right. Now I see that we have Tank Ferret on here. Tank Ferret, what do you want me to call you, man? Say hello to the people.
Where is he?
All right, his mic is muted. Maybe he doesn't have a mic available. That's fine. So I'll just call you Tank. How about that? Good enough. All
Tank,
right.
if you can hear us, your mic's muted. I'll see whether I can unmute him.
Okay. So okay, let's move on over here to Jordan. So, Jordan, you're using a pencil and a pad there. What kind of pad are you using to do the art? Is this a special art pad, or is it just any old thing you can pick up?
Yeah, anything I could pick up, really.
Well, that's cool. Now you're down in Hawaii, so aloha. And you're in Hawaii, right? Oh
New
no, I'm
Zealand.
sorry. That's Manny. That's Manny. That's my
I'm
mistake.
in Hawaii.
Yeah, Manny's in Hawaii. So, Jordan, which style of Starfire are you going for here?
Like a mashup of I don't know, just winging it.
All right, cool. Let's move over here to Cross. Now, Cross, what are you? What style of Starfire are you going for? Are you just going for the classic, or are you doing one of the newer ones?
I'm doing. I did Starfire a few weeks ago on my channel, and I did the more modern one with the more clothes. But this time, I figured I'd go for the '80s look, where you don't have as much clothes.
Oh, well, that is a better one. All right. So, of course, the next one we have Booster, but we'll skip that. Going over to Adrian. Oh, it's got hair. Okay. So Adrian can't speak. So Cross, why don't you put a white box on him? He can't. His screen won't come up unless you white box it. Let's do that real quick. And,
Yeah, it should be on him now.
Yep. All right, Adrian. So you're sitting here and you're blocking everything out in the very traditional style, which is cool. And you're using it digital as well. I don't know which one this is, but maybe Photoshop or something like that. But another digital representation here, and we'll have to wait and see on what style of Starfire he's doing there. All right. Now it looks like Tank is maybe unmuted. So Cross, why don't you go ahead and unwhite box Adrian?
Can y'all hear me?
Good.
Yeah,
I can, man. So
Awesome.
go ahead and
thank you for having
introduce yourself, man.
no problem.
Hi. Well, I'm Weston or Ferret. I'm pretty much known equally either way. I'm a science fiction writer, old school comic dude. Been out of the comic industry for like 18 years. I pursued a real job, and I'm back.
All right.
So I'm just getting it again, man. It's really fun to. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
No problem.
It's good to have as many artists in here as we can. It makes it more fun. Now, you're saying you used to be a professional and you're just getting back in. So what did you do in the past? What kind of accolades you got, man?
Well, I wasn't a professional. I was just in the industry. I was kind of like I grew up knowing a big name in comics, and I don't want to name drop or nothing like that. But I grew up knowing.
Give us some dates, bro.
All right. So I grew up knowing Julius Schwartz, and since I've known him, I knew him from as long as I can remember. And then when I was about 12 years old, and I actually showed an interest into like going to a comic convention, he took me behind the scenes and showed me around, and I got to go behind all the booths and everything. And then the next year, I showed up with a portfolio. And I published and printed my own comic and distributed it. I sold maybe like out of the 4-issue miniseries, I probably sold 500 copies. But I was, I was 14 years old, and just ran it off at a copy mat. And I grew up in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is pretty renowned for its underground comics and unorthodox formats. So it was a good place to kind of get my teeth cut and first pull in like paid commissions.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's I hear a lot of these cool stories from the pros and people trying to become pro. It's cool how they how helpful people in the industry can actually be when they're not out there screaming at everybody. So what style of Starfire are you going for today, man?
I haven't quite decided yet. Might go with an amalgamation of some of the previous styles.
You better decide quick, otherwise we're gonna leave you in the dust.
Right.
Just remember, cheesecake does sell.
It's true.
I'm known for drawing fantastic breasts. I will warn you.
This is true. Booster knows how to use the shape function on MS Paint.
Yeah.
I saw last week.
Hi, thank you. I'm glad you know
Yeah,
my work.
I like the little X-Men storyboard. That was fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I draw a bit quicker than these lads for some reason. Can't put my finger on it really.
Well, it's
But
actually
I've got the
good. You know.
speed down on these guys.
It's good because you'll be done, now, so you and I can chat.
Of course.
Yeah, there you go. But I'll just answer a couple of these questions over here. Yes, Adrian confirmed that he is using Photoshop, unlike Booster, who's using MS Paint. Yeah, which is an excellent program. It's about my speed.
Well renowned.
Yeah, it is well renowned. It is. Joshua Hughes, of course, our favorite troll, is still promoting the Cult of Raven, and they need representation. Okay. Mighty Geek Studios, what's everyone? And he also asks, you guys drawing Starfire too? And yes, they are, Mighty Geek. Indeed. Someone here is saying you're going to vote for Raven as well. We're not doing Raven, guys. So, okay.
I don't know. If I finish quick, I can add a Raven to mine, I suppose.
Hey, hey Pixel, you still in the chat over there? If you are, just pop up for me, yeah. Let's see. Let's keep going down this chat and see. Hello, Zeno the Stoic. It's so nice not being hated by the people I am buying comics from. Yes, sir. That is in reference to the comic I made earlier. John Malin shows up to compete in hopes of winning. He might. He's welcome, I guess. I think he needs a little help. Oh, I didn't say that. Hey, Pixel Trader, do you want me to do me a favor and create a straw poll real quick for this? Thanks, Pixel. All right, so you guys are getting along. Actually, you guys are coming out real quick. There's some good shapes coming on, and we're only 15 minutes in. That's pretty good, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit faster, although I'm not really liking the shape and all that. But I don't want to be like Mike and restart like 3 times. Although he did do that this week.
No, I didn't. Mike had a real good one this week. That's a very classic Starfire he did. But it was cool that John Dillard won, though. That was really interesting. Of course, I'm surprised he beat Kanan. I mean, Kanan is insanely good.
Kanan's a bloody beast, man.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah. Well, let's over here and take a look. So Jake has been real quiet over there, but he's got something going on. And he's certainly starting to get his shape out. How you doing, Jake?
Yeah, I've got all the noisy kids in the background. I'm doing good. I got all the noisy kids, so that's why I turned my mic off. So.
That's a.
They're trying to.
Hey, this chat's used to noise. This chat's used to noise. We listen to Mike.
That's true.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah,
I think I
turned.
Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, so I turned mine down whenever you mentioned that earlier. So that's what that was. So, but or else it would have been on.
Well, I think they've probably moved to another room. They're not as. I think they were just nearer to you. But you're starting to get your shapes.
Yeah, they all had. Yeah. I'm going with the more modern Starfire. So, my daughter, they just delivered a mattress for her for a new bedroom. So all that commotion was that earlier. So I think that's why it was so noisy. Yeah.
Hey, Cross, do me a favor and unwhite box Adrian, please. He's stuck on the screen.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
I gotta click. I'll make sure.
Yeah, just leave it off white box right now. We'll go and talk to everyone individually for right now. For a little bit later, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Problem. Sorry about that, people. Okay, there you go. It's off him now.
Okay. All right. Well, so looks like Jake is going with a rather well-clothed Starfire. So, okay, good.
Boring.
Yes.
Boring. Okay.
That's my MO, though, man. I'm a Boy Scout, so I gotta put some clothes on her.
Yeah,
Just
no,
go-
that's fine. That's fine.
Put her in a full-on burqa, go burqa
The only one that's going to protest is Booster. He does like the breasticles.
It's true. This is
alright.
factual.
I
Hey,
do too. I just try the stuff I make. I try to. My kids like to see it too, so I try to be a little modest.
Nice.
So that's why I do
Nice.
that.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Oh man, how the hell am I going to draw hands with this? Oh,
Very
good luck,
uncarefully.
Hey, Tank, you want to do us a favor and tilt your camera down a little bit so we can see what you're drawing a little better?
Is that better?
That is better. All right,
All
something's
right.
starting to come along there, man. And you got that's a nice action pose you got going on too.
Why, thank you very much.
Excellent. I can't wait till we start seeing inks come out and it'll start popping on the screen. Manny over here is a lot easier to see with the digital, and wow, he's got a great Starfire coming along here. And unlike Kyung Lee, who did a similar thing today, showing the energy on her hands, we can actually see that there are hands there. So that's a good thing, Manny. You're ahead of the game.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, it's true, right? Okay, Jordan, how you doing, Jordan?
All right, just having problems with the arms.
Oh, well, you have plenty of time to work it out, sir. Right. Cross is really starting to get his shape in now. It's you might be going to ink soon, huh, man?
Yeah.
oh god.
Booster. What is this you are drawing, man?
What? What are you talking about? This is clearly a woman. Can you not see this? I got her fur coat here. I got her face. She's got that $20 wig on. Yeah.
I see.
I just have no idea how to draw hands on MS Paint.
Just hide them under that giant coat. You'll be all right.
Brilliant. All right, that'll do it.
Just
Yep,
have.
put them in her pockets.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest.
This is the Titan, the new live-action Titans version, though. So make sure you don't show any kind of feminine shape at all. You don't want any of that male gaze going on, man.
Oh,
Make sure
true.
you get
I got to erase her boobs.
Yes, you do.
All right.
There you go. That's much better. There you go. Safe for
All
work.
right.
Safe for work. Yeah.
I'll put a sensor bar on them.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good idea. You should try. All right. Adrian over here is still working on the shape to gets to come out of the rough. It's interesting that even though they're using digital, they still kind of have like a blue pencil look going on. That's kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I really wish I had control where I could show the screens. It'd be a lot more fluid. We got to figure out how that's going. Maybe because we want to move the fan edition around from channel to channel. Maybe next time I'll do it on mine, and that way I can easily control who's being seen.
Yeah. Well, just tell me if you need me to do something. As you can see, I'm a little bit. Well, maybe I'm not ahead. I'm not sure. It depends on how you want to say it, but I don't want to brag or anything.
Well, you are close to. You are close to inks, I think. Well, that's all right. Just let everyone get up a little bit, and we'll go over and do that in a minute. We'll just since Booster has free time, we'll he and I will speak.
Okay.
So, Booster, Pope Raven is claiming that you are now a member of the Cult of Raven. Is this true?
That is definitely untrue, as fabricated. I don't appreciate you, Pope Raven, going around slandering my good name, quite frankly.
Oh, okay. So
I,
certainly
I
it's
think you have to let him
Starfire.
list.
Yeah. So, do you are you actually a fan of Starfire, Booster?
I've become more of a fan as of late of Starfire. I think she's quite a great character.
Yeah, and Pope, of course, is a big fan. She's down there in the chat. Hello, Pope.
Mhm.
Nice to see you.
She's watching me. That's why I have to say that I like Starfire.
I see. Okay. Well, she says you're sleeping on the couch, and I'm assuming she means your couch. Explain yourself, sir.
What? I guess she is unhappy with this interpretation of Starfire that I'm drawing.
I see.
So she's punishing me. That's what it is. And
The question is,
Okay.
has she already thumbed down the video?
No, but now that
not
you
yet.
mentioned it, she will.
yep, you just put this video in danger now. I'm afraid.
Yeah. Hey, you guys who are watching though, please go ahead and do thumb up the video though. It does help with YouTube, and go ahead and give Cross here some subscriptions and hit that bell so you know when he's doing. Cross is actually quite active. He does quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, I have a live stream at noon. I remaster a couple of my characters of older drawings. Basically, I just take them into Adobe Illustrator, sort of ink them, digitally ink them. I don't try and do too much grade inking on them, but then I use the gradient tool in there to recolor them, which makes them look fantastic.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, you do have a lot of stuff you're working on. It's cool, man. There's a lot of artists and a lot of other people creating content in the community. It's great to see all this creativity happening around. It's nice. Absolutely.
And
We
then
do
I
have
also-
32 people in here, though. That's good.
Yeah, that's the biggest I've had so far. So, and also I do a live drawing stream every night. Hopefully, Manny here will be my co-host. We were talking about it earlier. I'm going to be trying to get on for like 10 at night. Usually, it might be a little later depending on what I'm doing during the day. So. And I'm trying to do a theme this October thanks to one of my subs called Chad. And that's doing different like scary type stuff. Tonight I did Blue Devil from DC. Tomorrow I'm doing whatchamacallit? Anime character called
Yeah.
Marco the Phoenix.
Good.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Thursday, thanks to Venom coming out, I'm doing Venom. After I go see it.
We're here. I'm starting to hear some bad rumors about Venom. People aren't liking it, man. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go see it. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say I wasn't expecting much from the movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's not a bad actor, though.
He's not bad at all. I just find it odd, making a Venom movie without Spider-Man. It just seems odd to me.
It is bizarre. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Well, Pixel has thrown a link in the chat there for you guys showing the first fan edition of Drawn and Quartered. And that's where John came out, did his great art that got him on the big show, which he won today. Quite interesting, quite fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yay.
Nah, it's cool, man. And he had a great piece, actually.
Yeah, so it shows that he was too good for this one, I see. So I feel it was rigged last week. And
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You feel you were cheated?
Yeah, I was cheated. I was batting up against someone too pristine for me. It was a little unfair competition. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Is this a standard thing you New Zealanders do? Whinge and whine all the time?
Well, yeah.
George had to stand up and defend his country there for a second. Xenon the
God bless New
Stoic.
Zealand.
Yes. Hail the all black. Yes. Xenon the Stoic has a comment here in the chat. He talked about. I just mentioned Tom Hardy, and he said that he was great in Peaky Blinders, though. Yes, he was. That's a great show. Have you guys seen Peaky Blinders?
I'm afraid not.
No,
Yeah,
I
you
have not.
Check that out. It's on Netflix. That is a great show. I like that. The only thing I don't like about it is using modern music in a period piece, but beyond that, it was really good. All right, Cross. So you are a bit ahead. So why don't we go ahead and you help me here and start whiteboxing stuff, and we'll go and look and see what the guys are doing. All right.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and let's jump over here and see what Jake is doing.
That's Jake.
Oh, jeez.
There's Jake.
Hey, Jake. It looks like you have a bit of a potato computer as well as Mike. We'll call you Potato Junior. But the face is starting to come out from what I can see. It's very pixelated though.
Is that better?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
hey, I just want to know of all these guys, where is the trash talk? Yeah, keep it clean, but we need the trash talk, like the big boys.
Oh,
Booster can do that.
okay. I bet your art will suck.
Dang.
All right.
At least we're not using Microsoft Paint.
Ooh.
Mate, I was made to use Microsoft Paint because they had to hold me back, son.
That's true. We gave him a handicap. Pope Fire says all these Starfires are hers. All right, Pope. All right, Cross, go ahead and move over to Tank, man.
There we go. For $25, you can have my Starfires.
Hey, Tank, how
How's
you
that?
doing, man?
Good. How you guys doing?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think when you get the inks in, we'll be able to see a little bit come out. Your computer's a little bit of potato-y as well.
Oh yeah, it's my phone.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think he's just got some bad lighting. If he
People
had
said,
some
"Hey
better
man,
light-
you should get an apple." I was like, "I don't know, man. I'm not so big on apples. I do like potatoes, though.
So do I. Yeah, potatoes are good.
It's an
Did you
Irish
know-
thing."
It is, but a fun fact: did you know that in New Zealand the only thing they have to eat is potatoes? That's a fun fact for you.
Oh,
Are you mixing
That's
us up
cool.
with the Irish?
No, I'm
that
just trying to
explains
get-
the low amount of tourism from Ireland.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
That's probably
fear
what
of
it is.
being eaten.
But yours is coming along. I certainly see the face coming out there. I think
Oh,
when you
thank
get the inks in, we'll be able to see a lot better. All right, Cross, why don't you go ahead and jump over here to Manny?
Well, that's coming along real well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's popping right off of that digital, man.
I gotta learn digital better so I can do that.
Well, actually, it's a good question, Manny. Seeing as you're using digital, what do you think is easier? Is it easier to use the computer or a pencil?
Actually, I do both. But when it comes to, if you want to do it faster, I think digital is faster because you got so
Really?
many. Oh yeah, I mean, there's so much shortcuts you can do with digital over traditional. I did a video on YouTube. It was the Comic Gate Alliance poster. So you'll see that I started the video, started the artwork traditional, pen, ink, brushes, and then I put into my computer, and then I finished it off with digital.
And it is an excellent piece. It's like 10 minutes long, but it makes Mike's Comicsgate Alliance piece look silly.
Wow, those are fighting words right there. That's cool, Manny. I'll have to check that out. Just a quick question for Jake. Jake, Pixel Trader wants to know: are you running on Wi-Fi or data right now?
I'm running on Wi-Fi.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, there you go, Pixel. All right, Cross. Why don't you go ahead and move it over to Jordan, our other New Zealander in this showdown.
Jordan, I think you might want to move your bobbleheads over so you can move over your piece. That way we can see it a little better.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Camera move is easier. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's moving. You don't have to move your bobbleheads now.
Oh, poor Batman got put out. Oh. So, all right. Yeah. How you feeling about your arms now, Jordan? You were worried about them earlier. Are they coming out better now?
I'm kind of doing a lazy bit and just making put the hands on the hips.
Well, that's one way to do it, right? Absolutely. All right. Well, since you're right there, Cross, go ahead and focus on yourself, please. Show us what you're doing, man.
Okay. As you can see, I'm inking slowly. Well, maybe not so slowly, but.
Yeah, no, you got on the inks real quick. I see Mr. Edwin Boyette has come in and says aloha. Aloha, Mr. Boyette. It's nice to have you here.
Aloha to you
Hey, Hey,
Hello.
Edwin. Edwin,
Hello there.
If you want,
Aloha.
if Edwin wants a link to come in and chat with you, send him a link.
Sure. If he just let us know, Edwin, and we'll get one over to you, man. But we are hoping, Edwin, to find another gem in the rough for you and send him over to next week's Drawn and Quartered so they can win as well. That is our plan.
How the hell do I draw high heels?
I'm not sure, man. Go ahead and cross and move it over to Booster for a second so we can see what he's doing.
Oh yeah, this is currently my Anadiope Starfire. Looking absolutely glamorous, if I do say so. The hands are placeholder at the moment.
Booster.
That
These,
looks awesome, Booster.
Yeah, they're placeholder hands, but
Her hands need to be literally down below her waist, man. Don't you know what a human looks like, brother?
it's placeholder, right? Give me a bloody minute, all right?
Hey, it's this Starfire is one of those one of these people that are born with shorter arms. You see them? Something's happened to her, some accident or something.
Okay, Booster.
She's born with a deformity.
All right, so
click us over to Adrian. I guess I'll go ahead, Booster.
You think the hand should be about to here, maybe? Then a little something like that.
Maybe even a little bit better. Yeah. Adrian, let's click on Adrian now, Cross. All right, Adrian's starting to put some lines in and ink and stuff. We're starting to get it looks like Starfire. Cool. All right, Adrian. It's too bad your mic's down, Adrian. Oh, yeah, that's very helpful getting rid of the blue there.
If you can, say something in the chat. Well, I know that takes up some of your time too, so.
It does. All right, Cross, go ahead and click off of Adrian right now. We'll just let the vocal go for now.
I'm working in blue ink as well.
You are. Yes, you are. It's quite amazing. Oh, goodness gracious. Thanks, Chad. So let's see. Edwin said something. Let me see. Edwin, where would be the best place for me to drop you a link? Or maybe he's not on the computer yet. I think Edwin's on FanSpeak. It might be easy. I'll figure it out. All right. So, anybody in the chat have anything to say to these guys? If you got questions or anything, just go ahead and put it in there, and we'll be fine. So, yeah, Edwin's on Twitter. I'll go deal with that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have Edwin's Twitter.
Yeah. I know I do. Well, I think
I got it. Yeah. All right. And we'll get Mr. Boyette in here, the voice of Comicsgate. That will be very, very nice. All right, Mr. Boyette. Here is a link. Come on in and grace us with your presence, please, sir. All right. Well, looks like Jake is sleeping. That's not what you're supposed to be doing, Jake. You're supposed to be drawing, not sleeping.
His avatar.
Yeah.
I know you know that. I get a laugh at that avatar. Cute.
See, now, Tank, I have a question for you, Tank. How's your mic doing? You still with us?
Yes,
hey,
sir.
Tank, I noticed that you're wearing what looks like a blue latex glove. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that, man?
Oh, it protects the artwork from me. Human oils and stuff like that I do a lot of like original commissions, so human oils can kind of muddy it up. You touch something, your hand gets dirty, you don't even notice, and then next thing you know, you ruined a piece of artwork, and there's 20 hours flushed down the drain. Especially since I got kids and I work at home, so often I have to go handle stuff like real fast and get back to work. Often it's messy, and it just And plus, when you take the glove off, I mean, the stuff that's like the dirt that comes off of your hand and is on the inside of the glove is disgusting. And it could be just, oh, I just washed my hands, put a glove on, take it off half an hour later. Oh, that's gross.
Well, you are sweating in that thing, I guess. It's actually interesting. I can't draw at all, but I do paint miniatures, like wargaming miniatures and stuff like that.
It doesn't
And,
stop me.
Yeah, and I wear a glove when I do that too, because if you don't, you get the oil and the fingerprints on everything. It's
That's actually where I developed that habit.
Really?
From painting minis. Yeah, because I got tired of putting my fingerprints after touching wet paint.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I do that all the time. Although recently, since I've been doing all this YouTube stuff, I don't have as much time to do that kind of stuff. I dropped you a link, Mr. Boyette. I hope it's working for you. We'll see if he drops in here in a minute. But thank you very much, Tank. That's cool information.
Oh,
You're the first one I've seen using those. Yeah. Well, so Manny, how you coming along over here, sir?
I'm trying my best. Unfortunately, it's hot where I'm at right now, and my hand is sweating through my glove, so it's all wet.
Oh, so you wear a glove too?
Yeah, when you're working on the screen, if you don't wear a glove, if you keep on drawing like for hours, it kind of rubs it, kind of chafes your hand. It's kind of like a half glove.
Man, if you want to put your fan up, it's all right. We don't want you to swelter there. It just sounds like the ocean going by, so
it's okay. I'll deal with it.
Cool. Now you're the one that's in Hawaii, yeah?
Yes, I am.
I lived in Hawaii for 7 years myself, and I lived in Oahu, but I because I worked for Mutual Housing, I was in charge of low-income housing in Hawaii, so I had to jump around all the islands and stuff. Whereabouts in Hawaii you live, man?
I live on Oahu. This place, I mean, it's called Kalihi. That's where I'm
Kalihi,
from.
yeah.
Yeah. Remember? Have you ever went there?
Oh, sure, man. I've been all over those islands, man.
Yeah. Born and raised in Hawaii. Have not moved.
Yeah, well, Hawaii is a beautiful place, man. Nice beaches. I used to love go down to the beaches all the time. And of course, we have another Hawaiian just coming in to join us. How are you doing, Mr. Boyette?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Manny? Kalihi for life.
For life. 808 for life.
808 is the zip code for 808 is the zip code for Hawaii.
So, Mr. Boyette, you had quite the drawn and quartered tonight over there. There was some great art. It was hard to choose, I think, for everybody.
I tell you what, I think tonight was the best one we've had so far, and that was awesome. That the fans champion came in and took the gold medal tonight.
Yeah, create a bit of an upset probably. The fan coming in and cleaning house.
No, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Yes.
And I think we might have one or two that might be able to sneak in there and give some competition next week as well.
All right. So who do we have drawing tonight?
Well, you have Tank Ferret. He's the one there with the glove. Say hello to Edwin, Tank.
Aloha, Edwin. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, brother. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And we have, of course, Manny, who you already know.
Aloha, Edwin.
Good to finally hear your voice, Manny.
Yeah, it's kind of soft. I'm sorry.
No worries. And why don't we try and get together sometime this weekend?
Sounds great.
I think the rest of the week is going to be kind of crazy, but let's try and link up Saturday or Sunday.
Sounds great. Did you get my Starfire?
I haven't yet.
I sent a direct message to you.
Very good. I will take a look at that pretty shortly then.
But I can't use it. That'll be cheating.
All right, there you go. No cheating. All right. And then we, of course, next to Manny there, Edwin, we have Jordan. He's from New Zealand. Jordan, why don't you go ahead and say hello to Edwin, man?
Aloha, Edwin.
Hey, looking good, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
We on to the next one? That's
Yep, next one
Edwin.
would be you, Cross.
Oh, one sec. Let's Jake. Jake, he's back.
But Jake is sleeping, so. Are you awake, Jake?
Yeah, I had some technical issues. Can you hear me and see me okay now?
We can, and actually we can see your art much better. It's far less pixelated. Nice.
Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah,
Very
I
good.
think we're on a peak hours thing. Thank you.
Maybe. Well, we have Edwin here. Why don't you say hello to him, man?
Aloha, Edwin. How you doing, buddy?
Aloha, aloha. I'm doing fantastic. If I was doing any better, I couldn't stand it.
That's good.
That's cool. And of course, you, Cross, is the host of the show tonight. Thank you very much, Cross.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, aloha, Edwin.
It's very good of you to host the show.
No
Well done,
problem.
brother.
I figured, hey, Pixel couldn't do it. We need to try and keep it going each week. So if he can't do it or somebody else can't do it, I'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It is fun, a lot of fun. I like these shows. There's a lot of content in the community, and everyone's putting up cool stuff, a lot of creativity. But I love these fan art shows, or just the pro art shows. That's a lot of fun. That's where the heart of it is, I think.
Yeah.
Right,
And we got Adrian too, although we can't hear him.
Now, Adrian can't speak to us, but he can go in the chat. And of course, there is another guy here named Booster, but we'll just skip him, Edwin.
I don't care for this, Chester. I feel like I'm being this is a prejudice towards me. I don't know what this is.
I have zero prejudice in me. I just don't like New Zealanders.
Hey,
I feel like somebody has made the bold choice to draw directly into Microsoft Paint.
That would be me. I'm not gonna lie. I may be a wee bit in over my head.
what is that?
Oh, I see you've gone with the modern depiction.
I
of
have.
stuff,
I've
right?
decided it is, in fact, 2018. It's time for a black woman to be Starfire. So I figured we'd go for the fur coat and the $20 wig, and the whole hooker look over here.
Yeah, Booster, dude, you really need to add about a foot to those arms, brother.
I have no idea how the hell I'm doing hands in this. It's a bit tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh goodness, that's good. That's good fun though. So, Edwin, since we got you on here, man, how did this drone recorder get started? I know it started on Mike's channel, but he said it wasn't his idea. Can you enlighten us, please?
I think the drone encodered idea came out of the chat itself, came out of the audience. I wish I could tell you the exact origin, but I cannot.
Oh well, I'm glad they did it though. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I love those shows.
Yeah, it is, and I've enjoyed hosting the last two. It's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you do a real good job at it. You're
I was going to say I try and encourage as much trash talk as possible. It is good to see the pros going for each other's throats.
It is. We try to get these guys a little bit of trash talking in here, but they're not having it. I guess they don't want to swing the blades. But it is cool.
Hey, if people
I'm
would give me
low-tech.
stuff to, if people would give me stuff to work with, I'd do it. But nobody's giving me
Okay.
anything to work with.
Well, you guys think about your trash talk and let it out when you're ready. Yeah, those art shows are good for me because I can just sit back and watch them. I don't have to keep dropping links all the time and being so busy,
Yeah. It is a neat thing. I mean, if you think about it, to have that many artists in one place at one time, drawing in a competitive fashion. I mean, that's kind of like you'd probably have to pay to see that at a convention, and we can get that every week now. So that's pretty awesome.
It is. I actually asked Mike something that's similar this morning. He was on my Bugbear's Basement show I do on the FanSpeak channel. And I asked Mike, I said, because all of us, a lot of us are older, but, we kind of geek out over these various artists we get to see and chat with. And I asked Mike, I said, who do you geek out about? And it was kind of interesting little conversation we had about that. But it is amazing. It's just incredible. I mean, RT Bear is sitting there. I mean, come on, right? Mike Miller. I mean, etc. It's just, that's ridiculous, right? And of course, when is Ethan coming on?
I think the big conflict with Ethan, so what they may try and do one at some point when he indicates that he wants to compete is they'll probably have to reschedule it, because I think we kind of start right at the same time as, what is that show called? The High Council?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. And I know that's an ongoing commitment for him. But man, we had 500 people watching tonight at one point.
Yeah, we did. That was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool. Well, it's a great event, I think we all do have an important question for you, though, Edwin. Has Mike gotten over your wife's cruel critique of his Wonder Woman?
Mike is pretty resilient. Mike is pretty resilient. He's not that thin-skinned. Now he's not. He's an emotional person. I'm sure everybody has seen Mike well up in tears, but Mike is not fragile, and so he weathered that with good grace.
That was funny, though. That was a real good one, man. You have to give her a high five for me, man. That was cool.
The thing, as soon as your wife said it, I was pretty sure it was his artwork too. Like, oh, this is gonna be a thing.
Yeah, but that's kind of where it needs to be, because you've got a lot of these pros who are so used to having their ego stroked, and they've forgotten where their fame and celebrity comes from. And like any of these pros that have any renown, have any fame, have any celebrity, or have made any wealth from this profession, it is because each of us as consumers and fans and supporters have given them some of our energy, time, and attention, right? And so fame, celebrity, and all these things are actually borrowed from all the consumers. And some of them seem to forget that sometimes. This has been one of the beautiful things about Comicsgate, or whatever, even if you don't consider yourself Comicsgate, just kind of this new era, this new atmosphere, is that it has restored the primacy, the importance, and the centrality of the consumer, the people who give the time, the money, and the attention, right, to these people.
That's right.
So beautiful things can be made.
Absolutely, man. And that's exactly the same reason why a whole bunch of us got together and created the FanSpeak, man. That's the idea for
the FanSpeak is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a great thing.
No, it is, and I'm really happy the way it's going, and everyone gets to get on and get their ideas. And but also another thing, I'm not sure if these pros understand exactly how many of us have changed our schedules, changed our budgets, changed our life to be part of this community and try to help with this indie renaissance that's going on. And I hope that they notice that. And FanSpeak is this place where we can come together and try to help. Like for instance, maybe somebody needs help bagging up comics for shipping. Well, there might be people in the area that could come and donate their time to help out, right? I mean, that's the kind of thing we're trying to do,
Yeah, no, and it's good because it'll allow. Is someone sleeping on the show?
Yeah, Jake is sleeping.
No, I think that's his avatar.
Yeah, that's my avatar. Can you see my picture now?
Yeah,
yeah. My channel, I read comics and stuff and help people like fall asleep and relax. So that's why my avatar has me sleeping on it.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah. That sounds fantastic. What's your channel?
The comic book ASM artist.
Oh,
Okay,
it's that
I'm gonna check that
ASMR
out.
stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
And,
And mine is super not on the fringe, and a lot of people like will do like weird noises in the microphone and all that type of stuff. I just either do soft speaking reading or I'll whisper read, and then I'll do like comic book hauls and stuff like that, or I'll show off art books and things like that. So
Well, that's awesome. I have to listen to something to fall asleep with my tinnitus, so I'm always looking
Well,
for something
check it
new. I
out.
can only listen to Star Trek so many times.
yeah, I
But
just
you
I
know-
read random things. So
well,
Awesome.
you could probably read that West Coast Avengers comic book, and that would probably put some people to sleep.
well, I try to
wanna
read
have
good
nightmares.
books. So
Yeah, that is a train wreck for sure. All right, I see you, Pope Fire. Okay, I'll answer. This is coming from the chat from Pope Fire. Now, Pope Fire does have something very cool going on. Go over to Comics Titans fundraiser on Facebook, and I think Pixel could throw a link up for that. But a Comics Titans fundraiser, and she's doing a charity raffle. Where she's trying to raise money to help some of the people in the community that might not have the money to be able to get some of these Indiegogos that are coming out. I think it's a great idea. She's got a bunch of raffle prizes, and there's donations coming in from pros and such as well. So it's a really good cause. I think it's a great idea, and we're all supporting it. So go over and check out, once again, Comics Titans fundraisers on Facebook, and get involved. It's really easy. I think it's $3 for a raffle ticket and $5 for two, maybe. But the details are over there. So, and Pixel just dropped that link. So support that. It's a great idea that Pope had, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And the drawing is actually happening on October 31st. So that's going to be fun.
Chester, bro, how much time do we have left?
Well, you guys are coming up on 1 hour very shortly. 1 hour very shortly.
1 hour left, or
Right,
will it
let's
be
see.
done in 1 hour?
Well, seeing as it's 2 hours, that would put you right in the middle. So, Booster, it's
Oh,
called
bloody
the
hell.
clock, man. Math. Yeah, you're coming up on an hour in, guys. Coming up on an hour in.
Well, it sounds like math is not his strong suit.
I guess I better get started on my Pope Raven then.
You should. And the trash talking has begun, I guess.
Very good.
I'll have you know I have excellent math.
I don't know, dude. Those arms are still horrible. Oh my goodness.
What are you on about? Look, this is perfect proportion. I stood up, I measured, I noticed my arms are almost at my waist, and
So you're
No idea
saying
what
that
you're
you're a undersized human? Is that what you're telling us?
look, some people would say 5'7" is perfectly average. All right.
Some, but those of us that are 6'3" would not agree.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'm not the 6'3" club. I'm 6'2" on a good day. But
Oh, bloody hell.
I'm 6'2" as well.
Well, I'm with you, James. I mean, Booster. I'm only 5'7" too. So
was there
Yeah.
no one around to feed you a Vegemite sandwich? How did?
Oh, I don't eat bloody Vegemite. It's rubbish.
Marmot,
Marmite.
yeah, Marmot, yeah.
Oh no, that's it's all
Marmite.
gross, mate.
Even better.
Marmite is pretty gross.
Yeah, it all is. It's just beer waste. That's what it is,
Centimeters.
man.
What is? Why
it's
are we
yeast.
using these communist measurements here? What is this?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah, why would we use measurements that make sense?
I let
America.
you know.
Because of
Yeah, I let you know that our proper measurements are coming straight out of Egypt. So show some respect there, brother. All right, but I think we are coming on that hour, so let's go back and cross. Let's take a look what everyone's doing again. So, could you come over here and put Jake up, please? All right,
See it
Jake.
all right?
Well,
You sure?
no.
Jake, you
Perfect.
there?
Yes. Can you see it? No.
No.
We see a sleeping Jake sideways on an icon.
That's
I just
awesome.
see black.
I'm assuming there's just some connection errors. I mean, I can hear you guys and everything just fine. I mean, I'm plugging away. It's coming along really well, but I don't know. I'd have to hop out of the entire stream again and try to get back in, I think.
Yeah, try to do that, though. We would definitely want to see what you're working on, man. Cross, go ahead and move over to Tank, man.
That is looking good, Tank.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, we're starting to get the ink is pulling it out, man. That's very classic looking Starfire, too, yeah?
Yeah, I decided just to go with the one that I could draw from memory since my phone's being used to film.
You gotta go get your comic books for reference.
Right.
You had like 2 hours to go find them.
Right. Well, I looked. I could not find a Teen Titans comic to save me. Most of my collection is these days is old school like Ben Grimm team ups and Power Man and Iron Fist team up.
Oh, all right. Those are good, though. It is looking good, though, Tank. Absolutely. And without reference, even, it certainly is Starfire. All right, Cross, go ahead and move over to Manny, man. Yeah, right. Hey, Manny. Yeah, you starting to get your inks in, man. It's coming together. Now, which Starfire is this, would you say?
This is the classic George Perez Starfire.
Oh, all right. Another Perez. Gary had a good Perez going on today, and we lost him. That was too bad. It's looking good, though, man. It's starting to come out. All right. Yeah. Let's move over to Jordan there, Cross. How you doing, Jordan? I see you got a little Pope Raven in the back there.
Yeah. For Josh and Pope Raven.
There you go. You're trying to earn
all sorts of strange requests in this drawing. But hey, if he gets me votes.
He's earning votes. That's right. This is all about appealing to the crowd. Cross, go ahead and put over. Let us see what you're doing, man.
Oh, me? I got to tilt my turn that around so you guys can see it better.
All right. We have a absolute jacked Starfire. Do not mess with her.
Nice.
And this is more of a classic one as well?
Yeah. Like I said, I did Starfire a few weeks ago on my live drawings, and I did her more clothed. But I figured tonight I'd do her less clothed. More classical.
Cheesecake sells, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's drop over here to Adrian at the end, man.
Okay.
Hey, Adrian, can you blow that up a little bit full screen? There you go. All right, yeah. We got an action pose with Starfire there, looking real good. Yeah. Adrian doesn't have a mic. He can't talk to us, but he can certainly drop some comments in the chat. All right, great. And I guess we might as well look at boosters. Go ahead.
I haven't added too much yet, but I have had some requests in the chat that may surprise you.
Nothing that you do surprises me, Booster. That is unfortunate. All right. Go ahead and just drop the white box off there, Cross.
I did say I wouldn't be using shapes this time, didn't I? And I knew it was going to be a bloody disaster.
Yeah, but I don't know, though, man. With that modern Starfire you got going in there, I think you're showing way too much breast. They're not going to appreciate that male gaze, brother.
Yeah, I know, but I still want votes, don't I?
You do. Yeah. And just to let you know, Pope Fire says that she is divorcing you, by the way.
Oh, she'd never leave me. He says it every week. She never means it. It's just empty threats, I say.
Empty threats. That is funny, though. So, Mr. Boyette, you're sitting at an odd hour though over there in Hawaii, aren't you? I'm 3 o'clock in the afternoon. These guys are pretty late over in the States. So what's the time for you, man?
It is 7:55 p.m.
Oh, that's perfect time for you, huh?
Yeah, not too bad. and I tweeted out the Comics Titan fundraiser. So hopefully that shows up. And let me, I
That's
don't think I tweeted this out. Let's get this out there.
All right. Well, yeah, I get a lot of date times here, 1 a.m. stuff like that. Yeah, you guys in the States is pretty late for sure.
Where are you at? Where it's 3 o'clock? Are you in Guam or?
I'm in Japan, man.
Oh, got it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I am the guy in Japan. I've been in Asia for 23 years, man. Most of my adult life.
Wow.
Yep. It's funny too, because I'm a musician and I was playing, I got a gig with a Hard Rock Cafe, and I came over was doing the Asian tour, Beijing, Tokyo, all those big cities and stuff. I'm a saxophone player, and I just loved Asia, and I stayed and ended up meeting a girl and got married. Here I am.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, well, life takes you in interesting directions,
So Cross Comics, huh? Your Starfire's making some gains. That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what more to do. Do stuff to last for 50 minutes?
Well, we don't have to necessarily go the 2 hours. Last week we only did about an hour or so. The fan edition was a little bit shorter, but it's up to you guys. I know me personally, I'm getting a bunch of phone calls, and I'm going to have to head out myself in 30 minutes or so. I'm going to have to get off. So, which I didn't plan on that, but that's what's happening. So.
Yeah. But I don't I don't want to short anybody else on time.
That's true.
Fortunately or unfortunately, with me doing live drawings every night, like Monday through Saturday, I'm starting to get a little bit faster.
Well, that's good for you. Hey, Jake, why don't you go ahead and speak up so your pictures come up on and we can see it now. Go ahead and talk and let us look at your art, man.
Put it on.
All right, so can you guys see it okay now?
Yeah,
it looks pixelated, but
maybe, hopefully. Let me get it in there closer for you.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, it's coming up pretty good, man.
Yeah, that looks
Thank
great.
you. And my 5-year-old daughter is very excited. She'll be getting this if I don't know if we decided the same thing. Don't they do like a giveaway with the winner on the pro version of Drawn and Quartered, or what do they do with it?
No, they do that, yeah. But Pixel is the one who started it, and he did do that last week. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if nothing else, my 5-year-old daughter is very excited for this picture. So, but yeah, come along.
Actually, it's turned out really good, man.
That is. You should when you're done, you should take either scan it or take an image of that and tweet that out.
Yes. Oh. Now, I as you can see, Edwin, I have a bit of a problem over here on the fan edition because these guys don't speak.
Yeah, I sure will. Well, I'm not on Twitter, but I'll put it on I'll put it on FanSpeak maybe.
I'd speak, but I don't want to hog up all the time either. So.
I'm like Gene Simmons. I can't play bass and talk at the same time.
Oh, jeez.
Is that how it works?
We're concentrating too much. We don't want to screw up.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that the difference? So is that the difference between amateur and pro? That pros can draw and talk trash at the same time? Is that what it is?
Well, I
They're
think part
just
of
coming up with excuses.
part of that is I think just they've trained that portion of the brain so much that they can use that portion of the brain and then use another. It's just like what instruments do you play, Chester?
I play a bunch of them, but mainly I'm a saxophone player, man.
Okay. You ever heard of a band called The Band?
Of course, I do covers in my band of them.
Oh, no doubt. Which songs do you cover?
Oh well, we do their Oh, what is that one? It's got the Mandy in it. Can't remember that name offhand. I think it's called The Band.
Yeah. Well, let's see. They had Up on Cripple Creek. They had
that one. There it is.
Up on Cripple Creek, and then Take a Load Off, right?
Yeah, that we do the Creek one, and we do the Take a Load Off one. Those are the two we do.
Yeah, but the drummer doing the singing, that's kind of nuts.
It is. Of course, Phil Collins is another one that did like that. Good drummer that did also sing. In my group, I have a really basically what I am is we're a bunch of pros that are all old men, and we have an old man band, and we just play for fun. We're kind of semi-pro, I guess, and we do a lot of covers. The band, Creedence, and all kind of stuff like that.
Oh, very cool, very cool. But yeah, every time I like that the night they drove Old Dixie down.
Oh, that's a good one too. I don't cover that though.
Yeah, and that's got some weird timing in it. But yeah, I'm just trying to think because I can't sing or play any instruments. But I'm just trying to be able to maintain time and sing and recall lyrics at the same time. And I think a little bit of that might be something like trying to draw at a high level and then carry a conversation at the same time and
I think so.
People.
Yeah, it becomes second nature to you. I get what you're saying. Absolutely. For me, I don't when my saxophone, I never think about it. I don't count time. I don't do any of that. It just is,
Yeah.
Yeah. Singing wise, I just memorize the lyrics. So.
Well, that's very cool. And so I guess is Japan is just home now for you, or?
Oh, absolutely. I'm married. Got my kids at both the university, and I actually went and got permission from the local Buddhist priest so that I can have a Western style mausoleum up on the mountain.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because they just burn everything here, and I don't want that. I want to be buried in the proper way.
You don't want to go through the bone picking ceremony and all that?
No. I've been through that a couple times, man. That is creepy. It is weird. But no, actually, I already got a plot up on the mountain, and I already have stone, and I just got to get that stuff cut out. Of course, it's a little bit early, but it's something you need to prepare for. So.
Yeah. Right on. Well, I am going to sit down and eat dinner with my wife. I feel like I walked through the door, hopped on the computer, and started streaming. But I saw what you guys had going on, and I wanted to come in and say hello and congratulations. It's a great thing.
Thank you for coming in.
Appreciate it, Edwin.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks very much for coming in, Edwin.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And then Manny, I will definitely go check out the Starfire you sent to me. It looks like you got kind of a nice one going on tonight.
Thank you.
So we got a couple of strong ones going on tonight.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
What is that, Princess Leia you got going on? Oh goodness.
Oh no, Joshua Hughes and Pope Raven in the chat suggested that my Pope Raven should be a black man. This was a request I had, and I'm trying very hard to make it as not racist as possible.
Well, thank you, Booster. But no, thank you very much for coming on, Edwin. It's fine. It's so nice to finally speak to you voice to voice, man. But yeah, it's always cool to have you around, and everyone appreciates you quite a bit, man. And of course now we have a Pope fire in here, so things are going to start getting troublesome, I'm sure. Don't yell at me. I didn't do anything. But Edwin, I guess I would ask you this one question there before you get off, though. When you came in the house and jumped on the computer, did you give your wife a kiss first?
I did. I went and petted my two little donkeys, gave my wife a kiss, and then I got on the computer.
You're safe. As long as I do that, she doesn't yell at me. So
I was just going to say, Edwin, anytime you feel like coming in and, getting on the stream with me, feel free. Well, just let me know to send you a link.
Okay. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
So I
Good
joined
night, everybody.
because I figured I could give.
Thanks.
Night.
Good night, everyone.
I could spend the rest of this chat talking about the most boring parts of Starfire's backstory. No.
Hey, Pope Fire.
Hello there. How are you guys?
I am good.
Doing great.
Hello.
Fantastic.
How do you feel about mine, love?
I'm taking the children and I'm leaving. Adrian, have your bags packed, please. We need some time away from Daddy.
Okay, so Adrian's adopted. Wonderful.
No, okay, so we have two children. We have Wasp and Adrian. Adrian is our intelligent child, and then Wasp is our not intelligent child.
All right then.
So don't ask.
I didn't. All right. Well, Pope, since you're in here with him, we want you to help me out. And Cross, why don't you go ahead and let's go take a look and see what people are doing here. Can you go over to Jake, please?
Now, I'm assuming all of these are going to me, correct?
$25 and it's yours.
All right. All right, Jake, man, we're on you. We're white box you, and we're looking at your art. So,
all right,
say hello and tell us what's going on, man.
I'm just doing some tone work on it right now. Just trying to tighten it up a little bit. This is a modern Starfire, so.
It looks good, though. What do you think, Pope?
I like it. Solo Series Starfire wasn't my favorite, but I definitely love the costume on her. And I definitely love your style. If I had a better computer and it wasn't so pixelated, I probably could give you more compliments.
Yeah, I will definitely be posting a picture of it, and I'll make sure to share it on Fanspeak and all that too. So
yeah, please do, please do.
I would love to. I'd love to see it.
I think it looks really good though, Jake. Actually, I like it. It's a good pick, man.
Appreciate
all right,
it. Thank
Cross.
you so much.
Oh no, you're welcome, man. Cross, go ahead and move us over to Tank, man.
Okie dokie.
And I don't know who is squeaking with the markers of the chair, but I blame Booster.
No,
that's me, man.
This is. You see that instant blame on me? It's discrimination. You've reached them.
I love you, Booster, man. I love you. All right, let's see what Tank's got going on here. That's cool, man. That's a nice Starfire. But seeing as we have the Starfire expert, I will let her speak.
Oh, I can't see.
Yes.
I like that one. I like how she's flying. See, my favorite things about Starfire is her smile, so I love it when people draw Starfire smiling. Now, I think my computer is messed up because everything's blurry.
No, they just all have potatoes for computers. It's their fault.
Oh, am I blurry to you guys?
Better? Worse?
Much better.
That's much better. There you go. We can see it much
better.
Yeah.
It reminds me. You know what? I'd have to dig forever to find the comic. But it reminds
good
me
thing mine isn't blurry, and you can see mine in HD. That's real great.
So, no, I like the look of this one quite a bit, Tank, man. This is it's a good looking character. And I was thinking when we saw that John Dillard won tonight on the pros version, it was really interesting because his had a smile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if that actually helped. That was a great piece, though.
I mean, I kind of told a handful of people the best versions of Starfire to use, and I wouldn't call that cheating.
So you're saying you rigged it? Is that what you're saying?
I didn't rig it. I just said this is what, because a lot of the people that watch that normally weren't there are from my Starfire group.
Oh,
and I just sort of gave them hints as to what Starfire fans like.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. It's a good looking piece. We got two good pieces in a row. All right, Cross, go ahead and drop us over to Manny, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, look at that. That came right together, Manny.
I can't see it.
It's still going.
Oh, definitely. Okay, that reminds me a lot of George Perez.
That is excellent. That is really good. Oh, you guys got competition over here.
And my Starfire is smiling.
And yes, she is. That's very much a Perez Starfire too, yeah.
I'll fix mine then.
My favorite artist for Starfire is Romeo. I cannot pronounce his last name, but it's Romeo Tingal, I think.
Romeo Tanghal.
That one, yes.
Oh, he's
I actually
fantastic.
prefer him to George Perez because he draws Starfire. Like she's still buff, but he just makes her look so much prettier.
Yeah, no, this is a great one. I like it. All right, Cross, go ahead and move this over to Jordan.
There we go.
Hey.
There's Jordan.
Hello.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm
Put a
gone to
Pope
digital.
hat on her.
Yep.
Pope hat. We got a Pope Raven. Hail the Pope Fire. He's definitely trying to shill for votes, man.
So,
Go ahead, Pope Fire. You're a big fan over here. You got to speak for him. Go ahead.
This one is my absolute favorite, and I'm not biased at all.
Wait, mine has a Pope hat as well. What is this?
Oh, we're not even going to look at yours. Hey, Cross, go ahead and click on yourself, man. Let's see what you've done, man.
Okay. There we go.
I like
All
that
right.
one.
Nice.
She is going to wreck someone's day. That's what I have to say.
Yeah. Warrior Princess, all right.
Yeah, for sure. Are you finished now, Cross?
I think so. I'm trying to think what I can do. You know, I'm not sure what you can see. I did some little background stuff, like, drew some ground stuff. This is supposed to be the bottom of Titan Tower back there, so.
Oh, is it? Okay, there you go.
Doesn't really look like it, but.
All right, man, cool. And you got some power going on there. Got that hair getting real serious. All right, well, let's go over here to Adrian. We can't talk to Adrian, but we can look at what he's doing for sure. All right, Pope, what do you think about this Adrian's work he's got going on here? Seeing it is your son, so, don't be biased, huh?
Hold on, I hasn't popped up on my screen yet. It's still you. Just click it.
Yeah, just click on it. It'll white box it for yourself.
Oh. I think I'm lagging. Oh yeah, yeah, I definitely like that one. That one sort of reminds me of a mixture between her 90s and her Kingdom Come look.
Oh, okay. Kingdom Come, that's an interesting mention.
Well, Kingdom Come is one of my favorite books. So.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Alex Ross.
Regardless of Mark Waid, it still is one of my favorite books.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alex Ross is the reason you read that one, man. That's a great Alex Ross piece.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
Sorry.
also a pretty big. I have a little Night Star on there too, if you guys can see it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
little pixel Night Star. Yeah, I definitely like that one.
All right, Cross, I guess you can click on Booster.
Somebody is squeaking.
That's my stylus on my pad.
Gotcha.
All right, Booster.
I'm sweating, that's why.
Oh, okay. You're wearing a glove like Tank is, actually.
Yeah. And
No.
I guess it's interacting with the sweat, my stylus.
That's okay. It's no problem here. Everyone's enjoying themselves. So, and we're about to have a great conversation with Mr. Booster about whatever this is he has drawn.
Well, I've added a raven to my image here, and I had a fan request from the chat, and they wanted their Pope Raven to be a black man. So with an afro. So I have done as requested, and he also requested a dress. So I've drawn this man in a dress as well. And he's a short one. Also, okay, wants hairy legs as well. So I'm just gonna get.
Oh, please stop!
Okay,
Please, just stop now.
All right, now, Booster. Just keep in mind,
Oh my
if you
God.
actually lowered those arms a little bit, it actually would help a lot.
What do you mean lowered the arms?
They're not long.
What are these
enough,
ones
dude.
too short as well?
Yes, dude.
What? Oh my god! You know what?
See the Raven toy.
You know what? This is a universe in the multiverse where everyone has shorter arms. Okay, this is a.
Okay,
That's what this is.
I get you.
Yeah.
All right. King Booster listens to fans. Yes, he is King Booster.
That's correct.
All right. Well, you guys, you've been going at this for an hour and 25 minutes. Now, I personally, I had a couple things going on here, so I have to actually leave in like 10 minutes, which I was not planning on doing, and I apologize. I apologize for that. I didn't plan on that. I thought I had another hour and a half, but I don't. So maybe Pope Fire will finish this out for us, if you don't mind hosting and finishing this out, Pope.
Not at all. I mean,
No.
I love power, so.
Well, there you go. Well, Pope, they have exactly, let me see, 40 minutes left. They have 40 minutes left. And Pixel,
And
I
it's 1
believe,
a.m. Okay.
What am I going to
and
do for 40
Pixel
minutes?
has, I think, created a straw poll. Did you create that, Pixel? I'm pretty sure
no.
you do.
Hopefully he's in the chat. Are you in? I'm not even sure whether he's in the chat at this moment.
Oh,
I
he
know
is.
he was saying something about having a conference call earlier. So
Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
remember
he's
that.
cool. He's cool. Pixel, if you're going to be on to the end, then cool. Just drop it when it's time. If you're pressed for time, then just go ahead and drop it early. Whatever's easier for you, man. So just drop it in there, and people will be able to get to it and do what they need to do. And someone else in there can take it.
or if put the link in the Facebook thing, and I can grab it from there and put it in.
You can do that too. I do have to say, Booster, that your hairy legs actually came out quite well. Those are
Yeah, it's
hairy
probably
legs.
the best thing in this image. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
The hair just it works, bro.
It works, man. I think this is equivalent to last week's breasticles that came out a lot better than you expected.
Yeah, those were some rockin' tits. I'm not going to lie. I put my heart and soul into those titties, mate.
Absolutely.
You are the absolute worst.
I know.
It is funny though. All right. Well, seeing as we do have Pope Fire on here, and I do need to head out here in a couple minutes. So are you ready to take over, Pope?
I suppose so.
Just the only important thing is to go back and let us see all of that art. Cross will help you out with that, and do not let Booster get out of control. Got to keep an eye on that one.
What do you mean?
Worried about me.
Well, that's okay.
Don't worry. I'm here. Don't worry. I'll help you out. I'm pretty much done. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I just was trying to let you have time to do your art, you know. Well, anyway, guys.
If I can see anything, I'll do. Again, thanks for coming on and doing the moderating, Chester.
Oh, no,
great job, man.
Thank you. I enjoy it.
My little Starfire, I did.
Oh, there you go. That's cheating, though. You can't use color.
Does it matter? I thought
Yes,
it was
does.
beautiful.
All
right, guys.
Color mine, trust me.
Well, thank you very much for having me on. I do love doing this. This is one of my favorite shows. These art things. These are great. Thank you, guys. Thanks to the chat, and I can't wait to hear who wins. There's some good ones in here, and I hope next week whoever wins this will be able to get on the big show and do that as well. It'll be cool. All right, guys.
Great if I could get on the big show with MS Paint. That would be hilarious.
If you guys seriously vote for Booster, I will leave this community.
No. Okay. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.
All right, thank you, Chester.
Chester.
Okay, I just want to show something quickly of mine. Here is the Pope Fire I did from a few weeks ago on my live draw.
Oh, you did a Pope Fire?
Not Pope Fire, sorry, Starfire.
All right. Awesome, man.
But the more closed Starfire. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that.
I think it looks pretty nifty.
Show it again. Oh, that's way cool.
So I just figured I'd show that and I'll click it off me. So
All right,
Hey,
I will
Koto,
be right
you-
back. I need to get something to drink.
No problem.
I'm watching you, Booster.
What? I don't like feeling targeted, quite frankly.
So, chat, what are you guys thinking? You liking the stream? Hit the one if you're liking the stream, guys.
I'll leave the charge. Here's the ones.
How Raven?
You don't want me to shout louder, Pope Raven. I can shout real loud when I need to. I can probably do that Lone Star Squadron thing as loud as Edwin. I just can't do it as long.
Please don't.
No, I won't.
Don't ruin my ears, mate.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No.
Mine would probably be too high pitched. Please stop with the hairy legs.
What is wrong with my hairy legs? These legs are beautiful. This is as the Lord intended our legs to be.
Who's got any upcoming projects that you want to maybe tell us about?
Oh, I'm always
Well,
open for commission, but no one ever asked me for them for some reason. What's going on?
I don't know, man. There's no accounting for people's taste.
No, yeah. Tell me about it.
Well, I mentioned it earlier. I have the Bull #1 out now on Indiegogo. It's just $5, and it's in the in-demand store right now. So, and I just got my shipment of them from the printers. So hopefully within the next couple weeks here, you guys should have your books. I'm still waiting on the T-shirt orders for those of you who ordered that tier. So those ones will be longer, but the books are on the way.
And that link, people, is for the Indiegogo and his channel, I think it is, are in the description, so you can check those out easily. Manny,
Awesome.
Check out Manny's channel, the Good Dog Press. He's pretty
Yes.
good. Again, the link's in this description. He's got a Indiegogo coming up in hopefully the next week or so. You want to talk
Yeah.
about that?
So I got
If you can while drawing.
well, I can stop drawing for a while. So I got an Indiegogo coming up. Hopefully next week. I'll go, like Edwin said, get together with him and try to work some stuff out. It's about the angel of death taking a day off and the consequences that happen. If he takes a day off, nobody dies. And Lucifer is not too happy about that. He demands his souls. So that's you can go into my my YouTube page, and I do have the video that I'll be putting up on Indiegogo. And then you can see all the other characters on my YouTube page, my Unbreedable Skunk Girl and Cinta Prehistoric Princess.
And okay, anybody else got a project coming up or anything?
Yes, I do. I am in doing the final layouts, and the script went back into the editor for a final pass for the first issue of 2065 Retribution. It's a story about a prototype cyber droid a year after the production model has been released, and what she will do to keep from being obsolete, and the people who want to use her for their own ends. It is a cyberpunk tale with intrigue and fun. Fun!
Sounds good. Okay, they want to
That's a
see.
good word. I like it.
Okay.
Thank you.
They want to. There's
We
a.
have
Go ahead.
31 minutes left.
Okay, there's Joshua. There's a Jordan's stuff.
Yep.
You were wanting to see his.
All right. Well, that gives me 31 minutes to really perfect these legs.
Oh.
More hair on those legs.
Yeah. Also muscular. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up hopefully that straw poll so I can get ready to put it in the chat. And
So
probably
Booster,
about-
you're going for our crumb look.
Absolutely.
Are they meaty legs? I can't see while I'm filming.
Oh, they're muscular. They're just gorgeous. I'm telling you, these are
Oh.
you've ever seen in
Oh,
your life.
good.
Oh yeah, people, if you've yet to subscribe or whatever to our artists, I think all their links to their channels are in the description. So maybe use another tab. And
The big thing that we are doing is the Comics Titans fundraiser, and I have some of the raffle prizes right here. Actually, if you guys want to see some.
Absolutely.
Do you got the link for that, Pope Fire? Is there a link or anything that I can put in the description?
I know Pixel Trader does. He's actually doing our cover photo, and I need to thank him for doing that for us.
Wait, hear that?
Is Pixel still here? Are you here, Pixel Love? No. Okay. Tis alright. I'll show you guys some of the raffle stuff we have, and this is not everything. I don't have everything in yet, but you know, if you guys are interested in
I locked it on you that way you can show easier without.
All right. Well, the first thing is we did the fans' choice, which is the complete volume 4 of New Teen Titans. And then we did Moon Knight, the volume 1 of that Moon Knight.
Cool.
And then we did my choice, which is some of my favorite issues of all time. And it includes The Kingdom 2.
Awesome book. I have that.
Yeah, I love The Kingdom. It's one of my favorite series of all time. Tales of the New Teen Titans, Starfire.
Not unexpected.
Yeah. Teen Titans of Tomorrow, which actually has a Raven in it. So I did have Raven in something. And then this is actually from my personal collection. Tales of the Teen Titans, The Judas Contract. The first appearance of Nightwing.
Yeah. And they recently did well, maybe not so recently. They did a movie for that.
They did, yes. We have a few prints that were donated. The next raffle stuff I have is Pope Raven. I actually got the inspiration from her because because her and Joshua kept saying that there needed to be more Raven stuff. So this one it comes with a Kid Flash pop.
Cool.
A Raven pop.
Ooh.
The first issue of Volume 2 of New Teen Titans, which is where the Terror of Trigon arc starts, which is a big Raven storyline.
That one's almost like what the one guy was doing for his thing. The Starfire arc there. It looks similar.
Yeah. That, exactly. You know what? I had it right here in front of me, and I was sitting here like, this looks comic somewhere that looks like it. It's right there in front of me. And then it also comes with the complete first season of Teen Titans animated series.
Cool.
Now, Pope Raven inspired that one. We do have some prints that I have not received yet, but we've got prints from Timothy Lim, Eric, Gary Shipman. Some other people have donated books. We're getting something signed by Nasser and his artist.
Cool.
I have one thing that I want to announce here, and just so you guys know, you have 26 minutes left. let me go grab it. And this is something that was donated to me that I think you guys might like.
Okay. Click off you while you go get that. Oh, she. Okay, so what do we got? Here, let's take a look. Jake, let's see what's going on with you.
I'm trying to take a picture of my picture to post it.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Tank.
I'm still here though. I can hear you.
What's going? See your art.
Can you see that? All right.
Yeah, that's very similar to the one cover from the Pope Fire was just showing.
Oh man, I missed it.
Very, like I said, very close. So, here's Pope Fire back. I'm just gonna go through all these people. Okay, Jake here. We're back at you.
Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it. Maybe bring it a little closer so it's less pixelated.
Is she wearing a jacket? No,
the
screen is just blurry. Okay, sorry. No, she looks really good.
Yeah.
Here, let me.
For sure.
Thank you.
We got Manny up next. Have you done anything new on that, Manny, or?
Well, I'm starting to cut in the shadows, give me a little bit more details.
Okay. It's looking good for sure.
Thank you.
Looks like we've got a lot of front runners for this contest. Up next,
this will be a tough one.
Jordan, with his Pope Fire.
Yes. Kind of wonky with my lines.
Oh, it's looking not bad. You're giving Booster some competition there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's gonna be my new profile picture when you're done, Jordan.
Okay.
Well, you don't want these legs here
Okay.
as your profile picture?
I'm already married to you. I don't need anything else.
Another Pope Fire and Pope Raven.
Yeah, I hope you're happy, Pope Raven. You started a lot of this stuff.
I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It is 2018 after all. This is a very progressive depiction of Raven, I feel.
So are we gonna slowly get? Oh, sorry.
No, I'm done.
I was just gonna say, are we gonna slowly get Pope versions of all the Teen Titans?
We have a Pope
Yes.
Robin. We're missing a Pope Beast Boy and a Pope Cyborg right now, but it'll happen sooner or later. I know that the trolls love coming out to kind of see.
And then you also need Kid Flash, and you need Aqualad, and Arsenal, Speedy, and
I don't think anybody would want to be Aqualad. People were asking me to draw a Wonder Girl Pope.
And we're gonna go over to Adrian now. Not that he can say much. Oh, that's looking great with that background there, Adrian. I know you can't say anything.
That's awesome, bro.
Just remember, no colors. Just teasing there. Okay, so hey Raven, show that Pope Fire. Show that comic book again with the thing so Tank can see. Tank, take a look.
Yeah.
Issue 1 of Volume 2.
Did you see that, Tank? Or was that a bit too fast?
That was a bit too fast. I just caught the tail end of that.
All right, let me try
Hold it
again.
up there for a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I remember that from when I was a kid.
I have
That was
read New Teen Titans in its completion 10 times, I think.
Nice.
No, I was
Okay.
thinking it's like that looks like a cover for one of them, and then right on my desk.
But I think that's a fairly generic pose for her too. I think it's in a lot of comics and all that too, and probably on a few covers. I could be wrong, but
Well, generally they pose her kind of off to the side. Like she'll be
Yeah.
flying, but you get more of a side view of her, like not like
Yeah.
complete side, but where she's kind of turned.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you get one where she's actually kind of angled like that. You guys have 20 minutes left. That
okay,
means
and you went to
bed.
and you went to get something there or to show?
Yes. This is the this came in the mail to for me today, and it is double prints. The person has asked to stay anonymous because Comicsgate isn't always the best thing to be tied to. They
Sure.
donated this lovely cyborg. I don't know if you guys can
Ooh,
see it.
that's awesome.
Now, this is a personal friend of mine because if you can look behind you and see that I
Beast
have
Boy.
their Starfire, but they donated a Beast Boy
Yeah.
and a cyborg because apparently I did not have all the Titans in that. It was very unfair to just do Starfire, Robin, and Raven. So now there's some Beast Boy and Cyborg in there too, and that will be its own little raffle prize.
Cool.
There's too much junk on this.
Josh was saying that Cyborg looks epic.
Yes,
Joshua.
they are a beautiful artist. So I don't know if you guys can see the Starfire back there, but I picked that up at my last Comic-Con, and I became like really quick friends with them.
Cool. Okay. Okay, what else we got?
So, sorry.
No problem. Rob, go ahead.
Is this your guys' first time drawing Starfire?
Well,
Yes, it's
Yes.
obviously not my first time, but I think that one that I did before was my first time. So,
Now, do you guys know anything about Starfire?
I know
very little.
I probably know. I'm not sure how much I know.
Oh,
probably
hello
you
there.
probably know. You probably know a lot more than me. But I'm a big comic fan, so I know about her being the alien princess. You know, sold as a slave by her sister to get the throne. And her and Nightwing were a thing for a while. And more recently, her and Speedy or Arsenal were a thing for a while.
Not for too long.
Yeah.
DC's kind of retconned that. Thankfully, that was a really weird relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sort of found since I joined Comicsgate that more and more people have become Starfire fans, and I'm really thankful that Starfire did win the poll today because I was a little worried about that.
Yeah.
But it's
I think
always
her
nice.
only Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm done.
I was just gonna say probably her own competition. I forget. I'm not sure how the poll came out, but I would have thought her only competition might have been Wonder Woman. But then again, other no-name characters, could have won easy enough too.
When you actually start looking at it, Wonder Woman doesn't really have people that are like Wonder Woman's my favorite superhero. She doesn't even really sell, like, she sells good books for a female lead, but it's still not like a good, like, it's still not good sells, like it's barely floating by. Now she's good by female lead standards, but definitely not by just regular comic book standards.
Yeah, well, I know for a while when they were doing that whole God thing that it wasn't just a small story arc. Like when they first did the New 52, it was like every issue had to deal with it. It was like a 3-year story arc or more, and it's like, okay, that got old fast, in my opinion. You know, you don't only want a story arc usually to last 2 or 3 issues, you know, unless it's supposed to be a limited, you know, 6-issue limited series or something like that. In my opinion, anyways. Anything you guys in the chat want to know from anybody on our panel?
I think they're just doing their typical Raven versus Starfire stuff.
I did post this image on the Fanspeak page, so if you can't see it from my potato camera here, check it out on there. And then I'll do a better scan of it later, but I just wanted to get it up there for right now. So
I don't know if I'm in charge of that. I don't.
What?
We need to. Okay, so we have 14 minutes left, 14 and a half. So we will be wrapping up soon. So just make sure that you guys. I don't know. I'm trying Pixel. I don't think I'm a mod in this one. Oh crap. Yeah, you know, it was really interesting when Wonder Woman became Superman's girlfriend. I believe in taking the top 3 things of any superhero and never changing them. And I felt like Lois Lane is one of Superman's top 3 things, and I felt that New 52 really screwed up by taking her out of his life. Oh, dang it. She keeps falling over.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you some mod perks too. Hope.
Okay, great. So I can get this pull out. Now I am running on 35 minutes of sleep for like the past 28 hours. So please bear with me, guys.
Okay, there you go.
I'm going to try and get top speed.
Okay, now let's see.
See if I can get a little bit of a better quality from a screen share.
Okay, people, this is, I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to share Jake's pick. I got it up here.
See, I was
So
just
there
getting ready
is-
to do that. That is a lovely Starfire.
thank you. Pretty good for a first attempt.
Yeah.
Your daughter's really excited for it.
She is. I think I'm gonna color it too, but we can't color it now because the whole disqualification thing. But I'll probably color it and then scan it again and throw it up on the Fanspeak afterwards. So
Yeah, definitely do that because that is a it's just a really beautiful Starfire.
thank you.
Okay.
And Starfire's all about she's a warrior but also a princess. So yeah, the bronze and the bronze and the blah, 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 beauty.
Paul's gonna be in how many minutes there's Popefire?
How many? We have almost 10 minutes left.
Okay, so everybody sees Jake's there. I thought it.
Fire, please get sleep after this. Yes, I'm wearing a Soldier 76 jacket.
Okay, so
I'm also wearing a Genji shirt, so big Overwatch fan. I think I actually have a Roadhog here.
Okay, unclick me, so it'll go to whomever. Okay, so we got about 10 minutes left. I just showed Bill, Jake. So here's tanks again.
You guys see that? Okay.
Yes, we will do the poll when the drawing when we get to 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. Okay, and now we'll go over to Manny, Good Dog Press. Over to Jordan.
Hello.
With his saying Ravens big Starfire fan.
Oh boy.
Over to Adrian. Hey Adrian, maybe can you zoom in a little bit? That way everybody can see it, but maybe see a little bit more detail, you know. Zooming in if you can. Hey Hoth, haven't seen you. We are drawing Starfire. We are doing, as you could see, I'm gonna go over to a booster. Here's boosters. But as I was saying, Hoth, glad to see you. We're drawing Starfire. We're doing the drawn and quartered fan edition here tonight. Pixel was unable to do it, so I agreed to host. And I've got a lot of guests. This is the most I've had it. Well, I'm down to 26 at the moment, but I was up over 30. It's the most I've had in my chat at one time. Or most viewing, anyways.
That's good.
Manny, what program are you using?
I'm using Clip Studio. And
you're cutting out there, Manny.
And my stylus is making all that squeaky noise. It's
that's
humid.
turning out really well, dude.
Yeah.
It's so humid here right now, so I'm sweating through my glove. It's going on my screen, and every time I put my stylus, it squeak, squeak, squeak.
Yes, Manny is in Hawaii. He lives close to the elegant Edwin.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think I know where he lives.
Okay.
Compared to me, we're only like about 5 miles away.
Nice.
Adrian said he zoomed in a little further, so there you go, people. There's a little bit up closer for Starfire for Adrian. Hopefully you're liking that.
Good.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm gonna click off Adrian now. And you were saying about living about what, 5 miles or something like from Edwin or something like that?
Yes. So hopefully I can hook up with him this weekend. He said we were going to hook up and get some pointers from him for my Indiegogo.
Oh, that sounds real good.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, wait, I can just go to your Twitter right here.
Kick Nasser. Can't kick Nasser. He's not here. I know it's not. How do you pronounce that? It's not Nasser. I've heard it's Nasser.
No, I think it's Nasser.
No, I think it's Nasser.
No, I think he says it as Nasser.
NASA.
We've just all used to hearing it the other way.
Now, Manny, which one of these links down here is yours? Is it?
Good Dog Press is his. It goes right to his channel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you guys can see that fan art I did a Comic Skate poster. So I pretty much did all the characters that was there like about 2 weeks ago. So I might have to expand that poster with all the new people on there.
Gotcha.
Nice.
No, what you
Now,
do
did-
is you do a second poster with all the new characters, a separate one.
I got to get my characters in there.
So something about Canadian
No, I haven't.
Shield.
That's not it. That'll be a thing eventually, Hoth. Not right now.
Something about Canadian Shield maple syrup.
Yes, one of my main characters is the Canadian Shield, and eventually, when I'm ready to go for a Indiegogo, my one sub here suggested doing a Canadian maple syrup bottle in the shape of the Canadian Shield. So,
Hey, perfect.
I thought it was a neat idea, and I've looked into it a little bit.
You guys have 5 minutes left. I'm gonna go ahead and post the poll.
And there's 30 of us here. You can just click the poll. It doesn't cost nothing to do it. No sign up, nothing. You just go in, click for who you want, and voila. That's all there is to it. And there's 30 of us, 32 of us here, so we should be able to do that. I'll go through them again quickly. Here is Jake's for as good as you can see it, which is pretty good. Here's Tank's. Here is Manny's. Here is Jordan's. Here is Boosters. RC Cola.
Yeah.
And here is Adrian's. And of course, here is mine. So vote for who you want, for who you think the best Starfire is.
I am begging you guys, do not vote Booster just to be funny. Please. No, the Raven Cult is gonna vote for Booster just because they want to be trolled. Alright, so you guys have
your votes always count, people. You could be the vote that decides. You never know. Especially with 32 people or 29 people, your vote always counts. As long as everybody votes.
Absolutely. Get the word. Be heard. Don't be cast silent.
Just remember, vote for the Starfire that's ready to take out the rest. And that's this one.
So right now it looks like there's 14 votes in, so we have half of you who haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
You guys need to get on it. You need to start voting, you guys.
Maybe put the link back in the thing because it's out of view now.
The lack of voting is how
17
politicians
votes now.
get elected.
Indeed.
And remember, people, also as well as you're going to vote, subscribe to these people. I believe all their channel links are in the description. The only one I don't think I have is Tank. So on my discussion board, Tank, if you want to put your link, I'll put it in the description afterwards.
Sounds good. Thank you much. Yeah, I don't have any content up yet, but I will be having some let's draws soon.
Yeah.
You guys have about 50 seconds left.
At 19 votes, we have still a few people who haven't put in a vote yet.
Come on, that's 19, 14 more people. Hey, guys, vote for yourselves too.
All right, whoever all is voting for Booster, I hope you guys are happy. You know,
remember, whoever you vote for here might actually end up on the Pro channel.
That's why they're voting.
Do you want Booster on the Pro channel?
I really want to be on the Pro channel. That would be incredible.
They'll never take us seriously again.
They never would, no. Let's see. Okay, so we got 23 votes. Come on, guys.
Especially after Booster wins the Pro channel.
All right.
23, that's only 13, 34, 14 more people to vote. Come on.
All right, guys, your time is up.
Pencils down, stylus down, whatever you're using to draw with, put it down. I'm going to just start cycling through everybody, so keep your best work up.
If you guys can give a short, where you got your inspiration from, that would be really cool. And then when you guys are done, we'll end the poll.
Okay, Jake, go on.
All right. Well, for me, this is the Modern Starfire, and my inspiration for this was I draw for my kids. So my 5-year-old daughter really wanted a Starfire picture, so I'm glad to be able to give this to her after the show. So I hope you enjoy it too. Thanks.
It's
okay,
very lovely.
Tank, you're up.
All right. Well, I was actually inspired by Starfire's love of flying. It's a classic trope for the character to show her just having a blast flying through the air. So I was like, well, what if she did a loop-de-loo and blew through her own flame trail?
That definitely sounds like Starfire.
Okay. Manny, you're going to want to put your thing up. Okay, you got it up. Go for it, Manny.
Okay, so my Starfire, obviously, George Perez has influenced me my whole art career. I love his style. I love the old-fashioned Starfire. And George Perez is one of the coolest guys to meet, if you guys ever have a chance to do it.
Okay. And up next is Jordan.
I don't need to know your
My inspiration. My inspiration was Hal, Raven, and Starfire. Never mind.
Okay.
You are a goober.
Adrian, I'm going to put yours up and write something in the chat. Or I'm going to put up boosters if you can hear me. Write up something in the chat, Adrian, and I'll put it up as soon as I see yours. There, talk, Booster, your inspiration.
Oh, well, my inspiration was the new Teen Titans live action show. I'm really looking forward to watching that. And I just really wanted to draw that version of Starfire because I wanted to make Pokefire happy, you know? I wanted to see a smile.
No, you didn't. We need marriage counseling.
Okay. Since Adrian hasn't got anything up yet, I'm going to put mine up. As you can see mine, I just decided to go with the old classic look because I did Starfire a few weeks ago on my channel with a more modern look, so I figured do the old classic look for this and hope for the best. And although Adrian hasn't put anything up, I'm gonna put on his. So
okay, Adrian's was thank you everyone for coming to watch us. My inspiration was the first image I found on image search. I like the warrior look. Thank you for being honest. No, Adrian gets lectured a lot.
Mine was the 5th image, so.
Adrian gets lectured a lot on Starfire, so he probably knows a lot of information about her. All right, guys, we're going to end it at 25 votes, and our winner was Manny. Second place came in Adrian, then Jake. and then Rick and Jordan and Tank, and then Booster didn't even get a vote. Not one vote. Those 6 votes were him rigging the system.
Lie. I think I got
Yep.
votes.
No, I think the six votes are from Russian bots, and so they are disqualified.
If they were
Russian bots.
bloody
Russian
20 of
bots.
them, there'd be more
Hey,
people.
Russian
Booster
bots.
paid
votes than watches.
Booster paid good money for those Russian bots.
Yeah.
He
They
paid
should
6
count.
bucks.
Win this for me. What is this?
Thank you, chat.
Congrats,
All right.
Manny. Okay, I'm just gonna go through again and let everybody say their YouTube channel or whatever, Twitter. Okay, Jake.
All right, my
you can-
YouTube. Go ahead.
No, you're
sorry.
up, Jake. You're up, Jake.
Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. My channel is the Comic Book ASM Artist. I do relaxation videos to help you sleep. I read comics in the soft-spoken voice, sometimes whisper, sometimes a drawl. And my Indiegogo is the Bull. It's just $5. Go check it out. Thank you.
Links are in the description. Tank's links aren't in the description, but tell them, Tank.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Tank Ferret Art. And I'll be launching Indiegogo probably later this month.
Okay, Manny, go for it.
I'm Manny Correa, and I'm Good Dog Press, and I should have my Indiegogo up next week. What I have on the screen right now is a Starfire I did last year.
Okay,
Nice.
Jordan,
That was all done on Clip Studio.
go for it, Jordan.
I'm iJordan, and you can follow me on Twitter at iJordanOfficial.
Okay, and you got anything, Booster, for people to follow or anything?
Oh, I just kind of show up here and there. But if people really want to follow me so badly, I'm at King Booster Boy. Boy spelled BOI on Twitter.
Okay, and Adrian can't say much. I think his links are in the description. I think he gave me stuff. So, and of course, I am Cross Comics. I am obviously right here. Subscribe and hit that like button. I'm also on Twitter, Cross Comics, Instagram, Cross Comics, and I'm on Facebook as Cross Comics. All my links are in the description. And Popefire, do you got anything?
No, I'm just Popefire. I mean, I'm sure most of you guys follow me on Twitter anyways. So
Oh,
So is Popefire on Twitter or at Twitter?
yeah, you just type in Popefire and I'm the profile picture with guitar. You can find all my links from there. I'm
And-
kind of lazy and tired, so
And what's your what's the project you're doing again?
Comics Titans fundraiser. It's to help people that are going through a rough patch get comic books in their hands.
Okay, and that can be found on Fanspeak, right?
Yes, we talk about that on Fanspeak, and then we'll do the big raffle thing on Fanspeak. Definitely check that out, guys.
Okay, again, I think that's it. We got our winner, and
Thank you, chat. Chat.
yes,
for voting
yes,
for
thank
me.
everybody
Thank
for
you.
doing it. And,
Fantastic.
so thanks everybody for tuning in. I guess that's it for the evening. So we'll hopefully see you all whenever on our different channels. Bye for now, and God bless. Have a great and wonderful day, evening, whatever you are, wherever you are.
Have a
Okay.
better one.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Aloha.
Take care, everyone.